It's weird to see me smoke a cigar.
No.
So I'm smoking a cigar today because we're celebrating.
Yes.
We're celebrating a birth. No, not that kind of birth. We're celebrating the birth of a new era. On Nowhere Bound.
Okay.
I might have to relight this again. I don't smoke cigars very often, but once in a while they're nice. I used to smoke them a lot more.
20 minutes later.
Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Mike. This is my beautiful wife, Gina. It's a very hot, muggy evening out here in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia, where we live. And we're not camping this week because the weather is just so miserable, and we're catching up on some life stuff. We're going to get into the life stuff a little bit more later in the video, but just really quick, if you haven't seen the channel before, I like to go camping in my little teardrop camper. It's a nuCamp Tag 2022. There's obviously no bathroom in it, and that's the main reason why you never see Gina out camping with me. It's not because she doesn't love nature. Actually, look where we live. We're out in the middle of the woods here, and we love this spot for that reason. The nice thing about where we live is that it has a bathroom permanently installed. And
Even though we do live in West Virginia, we do have indoor plumbing.
we have indoor, we have that.
Bougie.
It's climate controlled in the house, and yeah, nice and comfortable. And Gina likes to be comfortable, and who doesn't? As I'm getting older, I'm noticing that too. When we went on our trip, and let me back up a minute, we recently took a trip to Michigan in a rented RV so that Gina could get a taste of the RV camping lifestyle. And it was an Airstream Bambi. How did you like it?
The Bambi was really nice, and
Yeah.
I really liked the camping part of it. It was a little small, but it was nice to have my own bathroom and to have air conditioning and have a safe place to go to at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it wasn't really perfect though. I don't think there's such thing as a perfect rig. There are pros and cons to everything. And we figured out what we liked and what we didn't like. But the one thing we did decide was that we enjoy being out there camping together. I happen to love my wife. She's a lot of fun, as you're going to find out if you haven't seen it already. Go ahead and laugh.
Why?
That's an infectious laugh. And yeah, I do get lonely out there when I'm out producing content by myself all the time. I have Juniper most of the time. But moving forward, I think both of us will appreciate spending more time together. She's going to be joining me on some adventures, as well as Teddy, because we're getting a camper.
Yes, we are.
We're not going to announce yet exactly what it is, but we've picked one out. We're going to be picking it up in a couple of weeks. We're going to take you along with us and show you what we got, give you a tour, and we're going to camp out on the first camping trip together with you. And it's pretty exciting.
It is exciting.
So let's talk about the Michigan trip for a second and do a little recap. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll put a link there and there, and check it out because I'm proud of that video, and it was really kind of a big deal. It was a big turning point for us.
Definitely.
So we get there and you see the Bambi, your first impression.
It was a little surreal because an Airstream has kind of been one of those things I've always been really kind of interested in. So it was a little surreal to be like at the dealership and to see
one in person.
To see one in person.
Let alone be in it and
Yeah.
know that you're going to go camping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought it was nice. A little smaller than I imagined, but...
And for a rental, I thought it was very nice. I mean, they made sure we had toilet paper and...
Yeah, it was clean.
Stuff like that. And it was clean.
The blinds left a little bit to
The blinds are... If anybody has blinds, they know they can be that way.
Yeah,
And
but that's a rental.
It's a rental.
It's seen some love.
Yeah. But otherwise it was perfect. It was great.
Yeah.
The bathroom was a nice size.
Didn't feel too cramped in
It
there.
didn't feel too cramped. The bed was a little on the small side.
And that was one of the things we realized we didn't like so much. We figured out pretty quickly, because both of our dogs are Velcro dogs. They sleep in bed with us. We needed a little more space.
Yeah, I would say that was the biggest thing that, not that it was necessarily a negative, just that it wasn't on the, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah. So to answer the big question in the title, no, I'm not getting rid of the teardrop, because I'm still going to take it out. Gina's not going to be able to go every single time I make a video.
No.
And I'm not going to take a larger camper if it's just me and Juniper. The teardrop's actually really perfect for us. I enjoy camping with it. I know a lot of you enjoy it too. So there may be less, it's going to be blended content. I don't know what ratio yet, 50-50 or what.
Have to figure that out.
Yeah. This is all very, very new. I mean, we're announcing this now for the first time. So we have a lot to figure out as far as our schedules and where we're going to go. We do have a few trips planned already, but I mean, that's one of the exciting things about RVing. Like, you can go wherever you want and do whatever you want. And we do love traveling together. We've done quite a bit in the past few years.
And not to share like a bunch of personal stuff, but up until meeting you, I didn't do a lot of traveling and do a lot of things. I just didn't. We won't go into detail, but so I feel just personally a little bit of pressure to make up for some lost time, and I want to be able to see things and experience things. Not to say that I'm not going to be nervous about it or whatever, but I being on the airplane the first time and all that. I feel like this is going to be a great way to be able to do those things.
Yeah.
It's going to save us money.
A lot. It's a lot more economic than renting Airbnbs every time or flying in an airplane everywhere. And there's
some upfront cost right now, but once we get it organized and everything the way that we want.
So it might not be the next video, could be 2 or 3 videos down the road, but we are going to unveil our brand new rig and go camping with it for the first time with you. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, baby.
So to respond to a couple of your questions regarding the Bambi trip in Michigan, because some people brought up that our tow vehicle wasn't enough for the Bambi, and you're right, we were cutting it close. Our tow vehicle is a 2026 Passport, and it's a Gen 3, so it's rated for 5,000 pounds. It actually is a beefy SUV. It did a great job.
It did good.
We might have been pushing it with the GVWR a little bit and the hitch weight, but we had those we had the equalizer bars. You're going to learn all this stuff. You're going to be learning a lot, my friend. We had the equalizer bars, and we were in Michigan where it's relatively flat, so it did just fine for that trip. I wouldn't make it a permanent tow vehicle for a camper as heavy as the Bambi, but another hint, our camper is lighter than the Bambi. A little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And it's well within the specs of the Passport's tow capacity, so no worries there. More than a couple of people made a comment about Gina's reaction to camping. They weren't sure if she actually enjoyed it. Honestly, I wasn't sure at first, because, and then I realized after we talked about it, it was just an overwhelming first time for everything. So you were just kind of
I didn't
awestruck.
even know. Yeah, and I didn't know what the normal sounds like. When we were traveling,
Right,
I would be
creaking.
like, "Is that a normal sound?"
Yeah, the tow hitch.
And then when it didn't creak, I'd be like, "Is that a normal sound?" Like there were
Yeah.
things like just little things like that
totally foreign experience that you've
Yes.
never had before.
Never had
so,
before. It's no different to me than we were on the plane and you would be like, that sounds normal. You know, that's the wings, that's
Yeah.
the landing gear, that's
Right.
the
And there's no acting. I mean, clearly
this
we
is
can't
real
act.
life.
We don't act. And, you know, we keep it real here. So you were witnessing a profound, huge life experience for Gina.
Yeah, and it was a little hard too because we just got settled into the first campground.
And then we had to pick up
and
and
then we
move.
picked up and left. And it was a long drive.
It was.
To get across, you know, the Mackinac Bridge and then to get to the UP.
And that's why I
And-
say 3
and
nights is really the magic number.
Michigan is a beautiful state. It's just not really what I was expecting when I thought of Michigan.
Yeah.
It's very flat, and some of the drive was a little uneventful and boring, and so it seemed like the drive was a long drive, and then we got to that UP campground, and once we got to the third campground, I felt like I was settling in a little bit better.
Yeah, getting into a rhythm a little bit, and we cured the mosquito problem, and the relief from that just created some relaxation in and of itself. And yeah, we could finally breathe and enjoy that time.
Yeah, so I think that was part of it too.
Well, I for one am super happy that Gina's going to be involved in more camping experiences. I think this is going to broaden the channel a little bit too, because who wants to watch the same old crap every single time? You know, you've seen me in a camper hundreds of times, and
And if I may, I want to say this. I know there are a lot of people out there, especially women, who are scared to try new things and they feel like they're too old to try new things and they feel like they have to be stuck and they have to, you know, just kind of fit into a mold. And I am finally, you know, I'm 51 and finally I'm to the point in my life where
wait, say that one more time because you were rubbing your nose. How old are you again?
I'm 51.
She's not lying.
I'm 51.
I wouldn't believe it either if I didn't see her birth certificate and her driver's license, but she is 51 years old.
And-
I'm 54.
And without going into a lot of detail, I'm a survivor of a lot of things. And so what I'm hoping in my role in this is that I can encourage other people to, number one, take some chances and try new things. And number two, do it with someone who's supportive of that, whether it be a husband or a friend or a dog or whatever. And number three, be nice. Just be kind to people. You don't know what people are going through on a daily basis. You don't know some of the struggles they have, whether it's personal, financial, whatever it is. Be kind to people. It's really simple and really easy to do. And I hope that that's something else that people get out of watching this.
You're looking at one of the kindest people on the planet, and we're both a little bit sensitive too. And you know, what's the term that people have used for us? Empath.
Yeah.
That we're both.
I'm proud to be an empath.
Yeah, and I am too. But that goes for the comments as well. I mean, Gina can see the comments. There's been an overwhelming amount of supportive comments, and we really do appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And it makes me happy, and I know it makes you happy that people are enjoying seeing you on the channel now. And there are one or two little grumpy people out there that decide they just want to say something that's not nice for the sake of not being nice. And my response to that is, if you don't want to say something nice, just keep your comments to yourself. There's no reason to put that negative energy out there, and we're here to provide a positive viewing experience. That's always been the case since I started the channel, and it's family friendly, and it's going to stay that way. So we're both just really happy to have you along with us. I'm super happy that
And I do appreciate the people that have been very welcoming. I don't go on there and read them, but you tell me what people say, and I do appreciate the love that most people have shown me. It means a lot.
Yeah, means a lot to me too. I have a thicker skin because I've been doing this a while, and the negative comments about me don't really bother me that much because I know I'm great. I know I'm fine.
We need to work on your confidence.
I don't have a fragile ego. Let me just put it that way. So if you want to say something bad, say it to me. You leave her alone. You want to say
baby.
something, you talk to me.
Thank you, baby.
Capiche? My cigar went out. That didn't work.
So that makes it even more perfect. Tough guy can't even light a cigar.
Hey, who you calling not a tough guy? All right, so stay tuned. Lots of cool camping adventures are ahead, both in the Teardrop and our new camper. The unveiling is going to happen very soon. We're super excited. Gina got a ton of stuff from Amazon. The trucks have been coming in nonstop. I've got piles of boxes to throw away now or recycle. And yeah.
And I'm excited to get it organized. One of the things I like to do is organize and decorate, and so I'm excited to kind of share that too.
One of the many joys of camping. You're welcome.
Yes.
So that's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the Patreon subscribers, as always. Your continued support means the world. You can buy a coffee for me or Gina. She likes coffee. Or buy the dogs a treat on buymeacoffee.com. Links below. There's a QR code. Click the buttons.
Buy me a thermosell.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Buy us 10 thermocells. And make sure they work. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you nowhere soon. Be kind. Get outside. Take care.